It's Let's Talk Football once again here on TAF TV with me, your main man, Cyril Aloysius. And I'm saying a big thank you to you for joining me on another interesting episode of Let's Talk Football here on TAF TV, your favorite football show. And joining me as usual to talk football is Eddie. Eddie, you're welcome.
Thank you very much,
How
Cyril.
do you feel?
I feel good. I'm great.
Yes, so together, I and Eddie will be bringing you some of the interesting football gist today. And of course, you know how we do it on the show now. We'll give you some major talking points from last weekend's major fixtures. And of course, this coming weekend's major fixtures as well. So, Eddie, last time around, last week, you gave some predictions to some of the big games, and especially that of Arsenal against Liverpool, where I think in that game you predicted a draw. I think either a draw or an Arsenal win.
Arsenal win or draw.
Yes, and our star boy from that game is Gabriel Martinelli.
Yeah.
So, what do you make from that game? What are your major observations from that game? It's now looking like things are beginning to go from bad to worse for Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Don't you think so?
Definitely.
Given the current injury woes they are facing right now,
Yeah.
I think Matip is injured.
Yeah.
One of his major wide men, that's Luis Diaz, is
Diaz
also injured as well. Alexander-Arnold is injured. And they have Manchester City to play this weekend. And I'm wondering, how will Liverpool survive? Yeah, they won 7-0 yesterday in Champions League. But Rangers, of course, can't be compared to Manchester City. Manchester City are a much tougher opponent than Rangers. So I don't know, Eddie, what do you make of that Arsenal game between them and Liverpool?
Okay, the Arsenal game.
Yes, last week.
Okay, that Arsenal game against Liverpool was a very tough game, and I think it was a very interesting game, for that matter, and
did it meet your expectations of a big game?
Definitely. I wasn't really, surprised about the result.
Okay.
Considering the fact that Arsenal was playing, at home.
Okay.
And every football fan is aware of the form of Arsenal
at the moment.
This season. And it was, a very fantastic game, for me. I mean, a lot of highlights. Looking at Martinelli, his performance from the game.
Okay.
Looking at Saka from the right side.
Very interesting. Saka and Martinelli right now. Saka, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. These players are looking like players in form. Not looking, they're actually in form right now.
Sure.
So, along the line, do you see Arsenal having problems if any of these players should actually have an injury?
Okay. Looking at the Arsenal
team, they look like the backbone of Arteta's structure right now.
Yeah.
So should injury begin to set in, which of course injury will set in, we still have a long way to go in this season.
Yeah.
So should injury begin to set in, do you think the Arsenal squad currently has that much depth in squad to cope with the rigors of the Premier League and competition from other big teams?
Okay. For a team like Arsenal, I think one of the things they should pray not to have is injuries.
Every top team should pray against injuries. Actually,
okay, well, yeah, that's true. Okay, now looking at last season, getting to the end of the last season, as in the last 3 games, Arsenal stood a chance to qualify for Champions League, but immediately Thomas Partey,
they flopped.
Who happened to be the engine room or the midfield after he just got injured, the whole team, just messed up.
Okay.
And then he could not fill that gap, and we saw Arsenal, losing to Newcastle, losing to Tottenham and the rest of it. So we just hope that Arsenal will just continue, with these current players, because in the substitute bench they don't really have enough backup.
Okay.
So I think it's something they should pray. They should pray not to have injuries.
Okay.
But rather continue, with this set of players.
Okay. Enough of Arsenal for now. Let's move over to this weekend's big fixtures, where we have Liverpool up against the Manchester City. Eddie.
Okay.
What What are your predictions? Okay, what do you make out of that fixture? I think
Okay,
it's not yet time for predictions yet.
yeah, thank you very much. A lot of people have been, they've been saying for the fact that Liverpool, thumped, Rangers 7-1.
7-1.
So that game would be, enough motivation for them to, withstand, Man City.
Okay,
And for
so
me, I don't see them, having any chance.
you don't?
I don't see them.
Why, Eddie?
Number one, this is Rangers. We're talking about Rangers.
Okay.
This is Rangers from the Scottish League.
Okay.
And we're talking about the Premier League.
Okay.
And it's not as if Liverpool's opponent is Aston Villa or West Ham United. We're talking about Manchester City. Now, there's a big difference between Liverpool and Man City. Man City is a more consistent team compared to Liverpool.
Right now.
Not even right now. For the past 5 seasons. Now remember, for the last 5 years, Man City have won the league 4 times out of the 5 years.
Okay.
And Liverpool have just won it once.
Yes, because
Sure.
they really would need to step up their game if they would stand if they want to stand a chance against a Man City team this
Man
weekend.
City team. that team is something else.
I see. To be very honest with you, to be candid,
lot of goals.
I see lots of goals in that game.
Lot of goals.
And it's a sad one that I'm seeing.
Haaland is there.
I'm seeing the Liverpool team on the receiving end of it this time around.
Sure.
So, I think that's it's going to be the much we can take now on that particular fixture. Let's just move straight now to the predictions we have for today. This weekend we have lots of matches, but our first game for the Premier League this weekend is coming up on Friday. Okay, and that game is between Brentford and Brighton. Okay, Brentford is playing at home to Brighton. So, Eddie, what is your prediction for Brentford against Brighton?
Okay, Brentford against Brighton. I think I will give Brighton. Okay, I think I will give a win for Brighton.
A win for Brighton. Any scoreline in mind?
2-1.
2-1. Okay,
2-1.
Brighton to win 2-1. On Saturday, we have other Premier League games coming up. Leicester are playing at home to Crystal Palace. Okay, so what's your scoreline in mind for Leicester against
Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a draw.
0-0 draw. 1-1 draw.
1-0.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Okay, I see a 1-0, a 2-0, 1-0 win in favor of Crystal Palace against Leicester. Okay, so Fulham is playing at home to Bournemouth. Prediction, please.
Fulham, Bournemouth. So for that game, I think I'm giving them. It's going to be a draw for me.
A draw between Fulham and Bournemouth.
And Bournemouth.
Okay, 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw.
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw again.
1-1 draw.
Okay. I see that match also as not as a draw though, as a winning game for Bournemouth. I see Bournemouth coming out from that game with a 2-1 win against Fulham. Okay, so Wolves are playing at home to Nottingham Forest. What's your prediction?
Okay, I'm giving Wolves a win.
Wolves a win to Nottingham Forest. Okay,
2-0.
any scoreline? 2-0. Okay, I think I'm gonna agree on that particular prediction. Yes.
Why do you think
Wolves? I mean, come on now.
They lost their last game.
You need to judge. Yes, they lost, but
yes,
you have to look at against Chelsea though. Yeah.
I know this guy is
They
there.
lost against Chelsea. Yeah.
You know this guy is
Costa,
there.
right?
Costa.
Yeah. So I just feel like Wolves want to bounce back, and in terms of a team being strong at the moment, I feel like Wolves are more informed than Forest. So I mean,
they've been able to strengthen their team.
Yes.
The inclusion of Costa
so you're saying a 2-0 for in favor of Wolves.
Yeah.
All right. So Tottenham against Everton. They're playing at home. No, Tottenham are playing at home. Yeah, against Everton.
Okay, Tottenham is a team that want to maintain their level.
Okay.
They want to maintain their level, so I'm giving them a win.
A win. Okay. Any scoreline in mind?
It's going to be a tough game. Okay. Looking at Everton, it's going to be a tough game.
And Everton lost their last game to Manchester United.
So they will want to step up this time around. So I'm giving Tottenham 2-1.
Okay.
In favor of Tottenham 2-1.
Okay. I think I'm going to agree with that one as well. Tottenham 2-1 against Everton.
But you are free to predict yourself.
Yeah. I'm thinking about the possibilities right now, but I feel like Tottenham will actually have the day. Yeah. So I think the next fixtures we have here are on Sunday fixtures. On Sunday we have Aston Villa playing at home to Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea are playing away right now to Aston Villa on Sunday. So what's your prediction for that game?
Okay, 2-0.
2-0.
In favor of Chelsea.
Okay, I think I'll add an extra 2 to that scoreline.
To
I'll
make
say
it 4-0.
4-0, yeah,
Oh,
against
Jesus.
an Aston Villa team.
They don't have Messi at
Who haven't
all.
really been informed this season. Yeah, an inconsistent Steven Gerrard team. Yeah, so Eddie is saying Chelsea are winning against Aston Villa 2-0 on Sunday. Okay, the next fixture on Sunday we have is Leeds playing at home to Arsenal. The league leaders are traveling away to Leeds.
Straight win for Arsenal. 3-0.
See them.
No, it's not because I'm an Arsenal fan. No, put Arsenal fan aside.
Okay.
Are you not seeing what is happening?
Yeah. I can't agree less. I think Arteta right now is cooking. He's cooking. Yeah. So scoreline.
3-0.
3-0. Arsenal to win Leeds. 3-0. So Eddie is saying Arsenal to win against Leeds away. 3-0.
3-0.
Okay, so the next fixture we have is Manchester United playing at home to Newcastle. A much revamped Newcastle. A much rejuvenated Newcastle. Eddie, what's your prediction for Manchester United against Newcastle?
I think I see Manchester United winning that game.
Okay, scoreline.
There are not going to be a lot of goals in that game.
Okay, so
it's going to be a very strong feature.
So any scoreline in mind?
3-1.
3-1.
People mind you.
Okay.
3-1.
As much as I would like to agree to that prediction, I think I also want to, give my own predictions as well. I don't see Manchester United coming out with a win in that game. I see Manchester United drawing that game either 0-0 or losing it 1-0 or 2-1 against
in their home
against
at
Newcastle.
Old Trafford.
Manchester, it's not the first time it's happening. It can happen again. Yeah, it can happen again. The next game we have on Sunday is Southampton playing at home to West Ham. Okay.
Southampton
predictions
playing at home to West Ham. Okay, I think I see West Ham, taking the day.
Okay, scoreline in mind.
2-1.
2-1. Okay, so Liverpool against Manchester City, the big one. Scoreline in mind.
4-1.
4-1
in favor of Man City.
Okay, guys, it's still Let's Talk Football here on TAP TV, and just before we go straight to the predictions in other leagues, we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, more predictions for you and more football gist for you. So stay tuned.
Hey there, are you looking to record your videos, do your voiceovers, and take your professional pictures? Look no further. With our state-of-the-art newsroom, photography, kitchen for our food content creators, and exclusive children's studio, we certainly can deliver the best studio experience. Our carefully designed studio space can bring your diverse creative content ideas to life. We aim to consistently serve value to our customers far and wide. Come, let Tharv Media give life to your dreams. Tharv Media, a slice of infotainment.
Okay, you're welcome back from that short break. Continuing from where we stopped, we have a big one this weekend in the Spanish La Liga, where we have the El Clasico coming up. I mean, almost everybody watches the Clasico.
Mm-hmm.
The Clasico is almost like the second World Cup. The second game that puts the world on a standstill. Okay, so you can't claim to be a football fan and not watch the El Clasico.
El Clasico.
Yes. So it's coming up this weekend as well. Eddie, what do you have to say concerning that particular fixture? Barcelona, let's just say, aren't really in the best of forms, considering how they've been struggling to find the back of the net. Yeah, they did find the back of the
Champions
net.
League.
Yeah, in Champions League. Yeah, but they actually found the back of the net in Champions League yesterday against Inter Milan. They tried anyways. They should have won, though they spurned lots of goal scoring opportunities. Inter as well also missed a lot of chances. So what do you make of that particular fixture?
Okay, for Barcelona, when it comes to the Champions League, they've been underperforming. Okay,
and right now they are at the verge of going to Europa
League again. Okay, so when it comes to the Champions League, Barcelona, they've not been in their best form. But when it comes to their league, which is La Liga,
okay,
I can't say Barcelona is doing badly.
Okay,
they're not doing badly because I think they are joint point with Real Madrid. Okay, now one thing about the El Clasico is that even if you have the most ill-performing Barcelona team, fixing Real Madrid, they still have all it takes to to surprise Real Madrid. Then even Real Madrid knows about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And let's also not forget that I think just at the start of the season, we saw a game between Madrid and Barcelona, where Barcelona actually carried the day
Edged,
with
yeah.
yes 1-0. I think 1-0
1-0.
with Rafinha scoring the only goal in that
only goal
particular
that
game.
game.
A beautiful goal actually.
Yeah.
Beautiful goal. It pains me. It didn't come. It pained me. It didn't come to Chelsea actually. It really pained me.
So even Real Madrid are aware of the El Clasico. That no matter how underperforming Barcelona is,
You can't underrate
you
them.
can't underrate Barcelona.
You can't write them off.
You can't write them off.
Okay.
Okay. So it's going to be a very tough game.
Very tough game.
A very tough game because Barcelona is not doing bad when it comes to the league. Okay. Putting Champions League aside, when it comes to the league, which is La Liga, they are not doing bad.
So your predictions, Eddie? Predictions for the
predictions
game?
for El Clasico.
El Clasico, yeah.
Real Madrid is playing home, right?
Real Madrid is playing home. Yes.
Playing home.
At the Bernabeu.
Okay. If I must give the day to Real Madrid, I think it's not going to be more than 2-1.
Okay.
It's not going to be more than 2-1.
So Barca must score, eh?
Why are you looking at me like that? You don't trust my prediction.
so Barca must score, eh?
No, they will score.
Okay.
They will score. It's a go-go game.
Okay.
Both teams are going to score.
Okay.
But I think Real Madrid will come top at the end of the day.
Why do I see that game as a draw game?
Okay, you are seeing it as a draw game?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Because both teams will actually want to disturb themselves, and they have young stars, you know. So I don't know. Something in me just keeps telling me that game is a draw game. PSG against Marseille. I think that's much of a big game, right?
Okay, PSG against
Marseille.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. Maybe that should be the biggest game for this.
Yes, for this. Yes, in the League One.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what are your predictions for PSG against Marseille?
Okay, but I give PSG 2-0 against Marseille.
2-0 against
favor of
Marseille. Okay, guys, football lovers around the world, this is where we have to draw the curtain on Let's Talk Football for today. It's been an amazing time with you on the show today. I really did enjoy my time. I hope you did too. And Eddie and I, of course, I mean, come on. Did you enjoy your time today?
Awesome.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome time.
So, yes, we'll drop our predictions. I also would appreciate it if you drop your predictions as well. And then I assure you would reply to your messages and, of course, your comments under this video. All right, so until I come your way again next time, please subscribe to this channel. You like this show, you enjoy what you're seeing, subscribe to this video, and don't forget to turn on your notification bells after subscribing so you get notified whenever we come online and drop our new videos. Okay, thank you so much. Follow us on our social media platform. This is TAF TV. Follow us on YouTube, we are TAF TV. Follow us on Instagram, we are TAF TV_NG. On Facebook, we are TAF TV. And on Twitter, we are TAF TV. My name is Cyril Aloysius, and until I come your way again next time, to enjoy the rest of your day, is bye for now.